Let's get ourselves connected. Gotta get yourself connected.
Well, one of the biggest expenses in any business, whether that's a small or large one, is the communications, and especially when it comes to mobile phones. Well, how do you save money? There's so many different plans, and a lot of times they're quite confusing, especially when you start getting into the data plans as well. We've got Kent Hawkins from Alliance One to help us figure out how to save that money that we all desperately need. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So I've got a small business and a dozen cell phones, but is there a significant amount of money that I can save if I manage my bills better?
Yes, definitely. A lot of corporations don't realize the number of different options that there are out there for the rate plans, like you say, both on the voice side and the data side.
Tell me about what you guys do, and I found this quite fascinating. You will actually manage the cell phones for a company.
Yeah, exactly. So what we do is, instead of them having a telecom person in their office try to sort through and figure out what rate plans are best for everyone, which can be very time-consuming and tedious, we actually designed and developed a software that does that for them.
And how does that work? So if I'm a company, I phone you up, and what's the next step?
What we do is we contact your carrier, and we get an electronic version of that bill. And each month, we bring that bill into our system. Once we have it in our system, we can do an analysis on that bill to see who's on the right rate plans and who's on the wrong ones.
What size company is this typically good for?
So any company that's kind of 10 phones plus, so anyone that qualifies for a corporate plan with a carrier.
And so from the businesses that you've worked with so far, what kind of savings have they seen by working with you guys?
So what we typically see per phone is about $250 per year per phone.
That's quite significant. So if you had 10 phones, that's $2,500.
Yeah, exactly.
And so what's in it for you? Like, how do you guys make money?
The way we work is we do a percentage of savings. So it's great for the customer because there's no out-of-pocket money. We just charge them on a percentage of what we save them.
And what would that be?
It's 40% actually 40%. For all of our clients. So.
But you know, when you're looking at saving thousands of dollars, 40% of that, I mean, that's basically found money.
Exactly.
To get started, basically, they just phone you guys up and you manage the rest of it going forward?
Exactly. So once they decide to start with our services, there's just one form that they sign, which is a consent form to access the electronic version of their bill. And from that point on, we take over their account. Each month we review their account and see if there's any changes, and then we actually contact the carrier and make those changes so they can eliminate any contact that they have to have with the carrier. So that means no waiting on the phone on hold anymore, or no name changes on the account or whatever. We take that all over for them.
And how involved as a business do I have to be? Do you guys just manage the whole thing? Do you have to phone me all the time?
We just provide you with an email saying the changes that we've made for that month, and then each quarter we send you a report showing you the savings that we've provided. So for you, we can operate in the background, and you can just go about your core competencies and focus on your business instead of worrying about the newest and greatest rate plans that are out there.
Well, that's great. Where can people find out more information about Alliance One?
Yeah, the best is our website, which is www.allianceone.ca.
Great. It's Kent Hawkins from Alliance One. Thanks for joining us on the show. And a great way, if you've got a business and a number of cell phones, to save a chunk of money.
Gotta get connected.